Welcome to Cuckoo Crazy Crochet. Today we will be making Halloween treat sacks. They're about this big. You can make these and put Halloween candy in them and give them to your kids or your grandkids. If you're really crafty, you can make these, put some candy in them, and hand them out to your trick-or-treaters. Well, let's get to the project. And this is what you'll need. A pair of scissors, a 5-point hook, a darning needle, some orange yarn, some black yarn, and for the eyes you can either sew them on or you can cut out triangles, squares, whatever you need with felt and then glue them on. Today we're just gonna sew them on. So get your stuff ready and I'll be back. Welcome back. First we're going to start off with magic ring. And then you're going to chain up 3. This counts as a double crochet and a double crochet throughout the bag. Now we need 11 double crochets in this magic ring, totaling 12 double crochets, and I'll be right back when I'm finished. I've got my 12 double crochets in. Now we're going to close up the magic circle. I really like this magic circle. It can be a pain in the butt though to get it closed. The good thing is it stays closed once you close it. And I'm going to crochet over my tail. Now we're going to slip stitch into the first double crochet. We're going to chain 3. This counts as your double crochet. And then put another double crochet right in that same spot. We will put in 2 double crochets in each stitch around, and I will meet you at the end. Okay, I'm here on my last stitch. This very last stitch. Some would say that's a false stitch, but actually in this pattern it's a regular stitch. So in the last stitch you should be putting 2 double crochets, and for this round you should have 24 double crochets altogether, and then we slip stitch into the very first double crochet. Chain 3. This is round 3. Double crochet in the first spot. So that gives you two double crochets in that first spot. In the next one, 1 double crochet, and that will be a repeat. 2 double crochets in the next stitch, and 1 double crochet in the following stitch. Do that all the way around, and I'll meet you at the beginning. I'll meet you at the end. I'm sorry. Be right back. I'm on my last stitch, and I'll be putting 1 double crochet in that last stitch. Now slip stitch to the beginning. You should now have 36 stitches in this row. Chain 3. Now for rows 4, 5, and 6, we will be putting 1 single crochet in each stitch around. At the end of each round, you should have 36 crochets, and I will meet you when I'm done with round 6. I'll be right back. Okay, I've made it to my 6th round, and I'm on my last stitch. You should have 36 stitches still. At this time, I'm going to let you know that there is a wrong side and a right side of the crochet work. This that you're looking at here is the wrong side. So if you flip it in like that, the wrong side should be on the inside, and the right side should look like this and be on the outside of your work. Again, this is the wrong side. Don't know if you can tell a difference, but if you're using your own work, you can tell. And you put that on the inside. So the wrong side goes on the inside of your work, on the inside of your bag, and here's what the outside should look like. So to finish up this round, I need to slip stitch into the double crochet. And we can go on with row 17. And this is what the repeat will be. Chain 3. It's time for the decreases. How you decrease a double crochet is you chain over and go through the loop, 2 loops, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through the first 2 stitches on your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, go through the second 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, go through all 3 loops on your hook. That is a double crochet 2 together, or in other words, a double crochet decrease. So now you'll do 1 double crochet in the next stitch, and then a double crochet decrease. Now I'm going to do it really slow. Together, and then repeat this all the way around, and I'll meet you at the end. Okay, I have made it around. I'm on my last 2 stitches, and it's 2 together. slip stitch to the first. And you should have 24 stitches. In the 8th round, chain 3, and then we 2 together, and then 1 double crochet in the next 2 stitches. Again, that's 2 together, one double crochet in the next 2 stitches. Repeat that around, and I'll meet up with you again at the end. Okay, I've made it to my end. You should be putting 1 double crochet in that very last stitch. Slip stitch to the first one. Chain 3. We are on round 9, and this is our last round, and you will be placing 1 double crochet in each stitch around. Without skipping on. Now once I have finished this round, I will weave in my end, and then I'll be back to show you what's next. Be right back. Got done with all 9 rows. And this is what your bag should look like. Just a little bag. What we're going to do now is we're going to get our black yarn, and we're going to chain 60. We're going to make 60 chains for the drawstring. And when I'm done with that, I'll be back. Welcome back. I have finished my chain. I just did a single chain, long row of 60. Make sure your ends are tight so it doesn't come unweaved. I have left a long tail on each side so I can weave it through the bag here soon. What I'm going to do now is put my crochet hook to the side and get my darning needle. I'm going to thread up darning needle with the black yarn, and we're going to make the face. You can put your face anywhere on the bag. I usually find where I end it at, and I go the opposite way and call this the front. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to make triangles for the nose and the eyes. You go in like so, or no, we don't. We go in from inside out. Make sure you leave a little of a tail. What I normally do is I just do one eye, then I knot it together and cut off the ends. I don't weave it in because with it being black yarn on this orange background, it will show through. So I'll just tie the 2 ends in a knot and cut it off. That way you don't have a mess on the inside of your bag. you don't have black yarn showing through the front. So just make a small triangle. A little harder to work with like this. It's not too bad. I'll do this first eye with you, and then I'll do the other eye and the nose off camera, and then meet you back here when they're done. But let's finish this first eye. And this is what your first eye should look like. Or this is what my first eye looks like. Looks kind of strange there, just there by itself. Okay, well I'm going to finish the second eye and the nose, and then we'll come back and I'll show you how I make the mouth. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm done with that. So one eye is big, one eye looks like a little crooked, and my nose is tiny. That's okay. I think he's cute anyway. Right, so now we're going to do the mouth. I think on this one I'm just going to give him a smiley face. Start right about there. We'll come down just a little bit. Go in a hole. Kind of backtrack. Go into another hole. Backtrack again. Let's see, where do we want his mouth to come up at? This line. And then we'll come out right there, maybe. See. Yeah, that'll work. And we come right back down here. Yeah, that looks good. I'm gonna cut off the yarn, and then I'll be right back. And we'll put in the drawstring. And this is what my pumpkin trick-or-treat bag looks like so far. So now we're going to put the drawstring in. I use my needle to do it. It makes it a lot easier. Just go in somewhere. I weave in and out in between 2 double crochets. Pull it in so far. And this is all you do all the way around. I will finish doing this and I'll be back. See you in a minute. When you're done in the drawstring, this is now what my pumpkin looks like. And back, you can close it, tie it together if you want. And if you get a little creative, you can do also a cauldron. This is a cauldron with a spoon. And I have handles on either side. I've also made goblin. He's got funny little ears. This is a candy corn. And this one is a ghost. I hope you liked my tutorial. I hope you view more. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and like this video. I thank you for watching. Bye.